friends, it's Mrs. Patty, and I wanted to come to you and talk to you today because this weekend is a very special day. We celebrate Easter, and Easter is a time when we remember that Jesus died on the cross for us so we could all live someday with him. So I wanted to read you this story, and maybe your moms or dads or grandmas and grandpas will read you the whole story. But we're going to start from the place where Jesus was with his friends and they had supper together. And it was called the Last Supper. So here we go. Judas, one of Jesus's friends, had a bad idea. He knew that there were people that were angry with Jesus. He knew they wanted to catch Jesus. Now Judas wanted money more than anything. So he told the leaders that he would show them where Jesus was if they would pay him some money. They paid him 30 pieces of silver. One night, Jesus and his friends were eating supper together. Jesus said, "One of you is planning to do something bad to me." "Who is it?" asked John. Jesus said, "It is the one I give bread to." Then he gave a piece of bread to Judas. "Go on," Jesus told him. "Do what you are planning to do." And Judas got up and left. Only Judas and Jesus knew what Judas's bad idea was. But then Jesus gave thanks, and he broke some bread and he shared it with his friends. Next, he took a cup of wine and gave thanks. He shared this with his friends too. He said, "Whenever you eat the bread and drink the wine, remember me." Then Jesus said, "I will not be with you much longer. I have to leave. But do not worry. Do not be afraid. I will come back. You are my friends. Love each other as I love you." And then this happened. It was night. Jesus took his friends to a garden. There Jesus prayed, and there Judas carried out his bad idea. He led the soldiers to the garden. He showed them where Jesus was. Jesus knew he would, and it was all right. Jesus went with them. You see, it was time for Jesus to die. God had planned it long ago. Jesus knew it would happen. When he came to the earth, he came to take the punishment for all the wrong things anybody had ever done or ever will do. And now it was time. The soldiers took him to the leaders. The leaders did not believe he was God's son. They said, "You must die because he calls himself the Son of God." So they killed him on a cross. It was a sad day for Jesus' friends, but they did not know that God had planned a wonderful surprise for them, and they would not be sad for long. Here's the surprise. After Jesus died, a rich man named Joseph took Jesus' body, and he put it in a special cave tomb. He rolled a huge stone over the opening of the cave. The leader sent guards to watch the cave to make sure no one took Jesus' body. But early Sunday morning, there was an earthquake. An angel came from heaven and rolled the stone away. When the guards saw him, they shook with fear and they fell down. One of Jesus' friends named Mary came to the cave tomb early that morning. She saw the stone was not in front of it, so she went in. She saw an angel there. "Jesus is not here," the angel said. "He is alive. Go tell his friends that they will get to see him again." Mary was not sad anymore. Jesus was not dead. He was alive. She ran back to tell the wonderful news. At first, Jesus' friends did not believe her, but she was right. Jesus did come back to see them. He really was alive. And that is what we celebrate on Easter. Jesus was alive. He rose from the dead to give us forgiveness for all the bad things that we do and that we will do. And we make mistakes, but we know to say sorry in our hearts and to ask God to forgive us. And he does. So with that, I love you a lot. Have a happy Easter. Miss Patty will be sending you more things in the mail soon, and we will do some more letters. But happy Easter, and give hugs and love to everybody in your family. Goodbye.